Hello mariners, hope you guys are doing well. So in this video we are going to discuss with purging, gasfreeing and inerting. We will discuss about the definition, what is the definition of it, and what does it mean actually on board, at what time we do, and why we required it. So let's begin. The first point, that is our purging. So what is purging? Purging means the introduction of a inert gas into a tank which is already in an inerted condition, keeping in mind to reduce the oxygen content and CH content, either of them, in the tank, so that the explosion will not take place in any case. So these things you have to relate with the flammability diagram. So let's have a discussion. So suppose there is some tank and we have to enter for tank inspection. So we need to enter in the tank, and in the tank we had already carried petroleum, and you know petroleum evaporates, gives a lot of CH gases. So and for gas freeing, for main entry, we need to the tank gas free means making a tank in such a way that a normal human can breathe normally without any equipment. So now we have to enter in the tank, so for that we need to do gas freeing, and for gas freeing we will put oxygen in the tank. Basically oxygen is the main component which we human needs for breathing. So at that time, if suppose in the tank there is a lots of CH and we are going to introducing oxygen in that certain condition, just imagine the flammability diagram which I had already discussed in the previous video, and suppose the CH gas is between 2% by volume to 10% by volume. At that time we are inerting oxygen, then the explosion will take place. So to reduce the chances, not only the chances, to avoid the explosion, what we do purging, so that the CH gas should be removed from the tank and we can easily do purging, gas freeing, and a human can enter easily. So the purging means this, that removing of a CH gas, just removing of, in a basic way, just removing a CH gas from the tank, nothing else, and with the help of oxygen only, with the help of inert gas only. So now there is we can do it by two methods. One is displacement and one is dilution. So let's have a small discussion on it also. So what is dilution and what is displacement? So dilution means putting an inert gas with a high velocity, and it will penetrate the entire atmosphere of the top, and we will just directly go inside the tank, and and now it will dilute throughout the air, and the heavier and the lighter gas will come out from the tank tops or from the PV valves. And now let's have a discussion on the displacement method. It's a very simple and common method, and also easiest. It is the fastest, means I have seen it is the fastest. So in displacement method, what we simply do, we inert the tank, the inert gas we introduce in the tank with a very 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 slow rate. And in that case, suppose this is oxygen content, this is a gas content in the tank, and I am putting the inert gas into the tank with a very slow, and it will just it will slowly press the inerted conditions, which is already having with a high CH value. It will just slowly push down, and from the bottom of manifold, I mean to say pipelines, it will just go out, and from the manifold side it will come out. So now what is gas freeing? So we have discussed with the purging. Now gas freeing. So gas freeing means putting a fresh air into the tank in order to make the tank for main entry. It's just a simple things, that gas freeing means the removing of all the other gases, harmful gases from the tank, so that a normal human being can enter to the tank and work normally for 8 hours. So gas freeing means removing of all the other hazardous gas. And now inerting. So inerting is the same way, that putting of an inert gas into the tank in order to remove the oxygen from the tank. And now why do we need to do inerting? Simple way, we can remove the oxygen, but still we are putting the inert gas. Why? So this is a very simple thing we need to understand, because we know if a petroleum product is inside the tank, and for fire triangle we need to remove anything, so we can remove oxygen also, but we can remove any other things. But why we are removing oxygen only? Because we are removing oxygen because the petroleum products will evaporate and gives a lots of vapor, CH gas. And if there is already oxygen present in that gas, at the same time the petroleum products will evaporate, then it may cause fire. So the simplest way on the tank is to just remove the oxygen, because it is impracticable to remove the CH gas from the tank where already cargo is present. So the simple thing on a tanker we do is just remove the oxygen, that is known as inerting. And what are the content of this oxygens? I'm sorry to say, inert gas. Inert gas, you will find CO, CO2, nitrogen and other gases. There is no oxygen at all. Hope you guys has understand this video, and it's much useful for the tanker operation. In fact, at each rank, because it's very important things. Purging, at what time we need to do purging, at what time we need to do gas freeing, and when we need to do inerting. And if you had any doubt, feel free to comments. I will clear it out there only. Thank you and Jai Hind.